And take 5. Yes, it's actually my 5th attempt at making this one. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way to start with, instead of the introduction. Let's get it back to front for a change. Housekeeping. Once again, smoking my 2017 Christmas pipe, XL11, with the Christmas tobacco 2017. I am Red Elric. That is my YouTube name. Everybody has trouble pronouncing it. It is Red Elric, and it is a variation on the Viking name Eric the Red. Eric sometimes is pronounced Elric, depending on... Oh, don't turn it into a history lesson. Yes, so when I was creating World of Warcraft character, I think I actually put in Red Eric to start with, and that name was already taken, so I used the variant of their name and put Red Elric, and that wasn't taken. And it's coming very useful because it's something that's not often used, and when I did my YouTube name, nobody else was using that, so I used it for that as well. So it did turn into a kind of history lesson then. Very deep, this pipe, so if you've got a crappy little lighter, it's hard to actually draw the flame down enough, because I'm still breaking this in, so I often just half fill it. Got my new scarf on. Well, no, it's an old scarf, it's an old favourite, but I keep it for best. I've got it out because it's got so bitterly cold just lately, and but I so rarely wear it that it's as new. But I did get a little story for you. I did get a black scarf to wear when I'm not at my main job, when I'm at my other job at the funeral home. I got a black one because we have 2 sets of clothes: work clothes, which is what we wear, which are all black when we're washing the cars, washing the hearse, when we're cleaning up the deceased people, dressing them, putting them in the coffins, etc. And then we've got our smart morning clothes that we wear when we're actually at the service for the family, driving the family to the church and to the cemetery. So I actually got a black scarf that I could wear when I'm cleaning the cars, because it can get really bitterly cold in the winter and you're using water and you get really cold, so I bought a black scarf. And so I was washing, I got my scarf on, my jacket on, and the funeral director asked me to come and help him to put somebody into a coffin and help to dress him. So we did that, and because this guy was he was a bit past his best, shall we say, not in the best of condition, so rather than have my scarf or jacket sleeves touch him, I took them off and put them over a chair and carried on. And then one of the office girls called to me, asked me to sign something which hadn't been signed, so I signed it. When we got back, we sealed the coffin and everything, and then I turned around to put my scarf on, and my scarf was missing. And I couldn't find it anywhere. I said, have you seen my scarf? It's new. And turned out the funeral director thought it was part of the clothes that we were supposed to dress this guy in. So when we took the lid off, there is this person, who very smartly, looked very nice on him wearing my scarf. I won't be wearing that again. The pipe's gone out. I digress. I showed you this one before, still haven't smoked it yet, my 2016 Christmas pipe. I'll show you again, because I have a YABO to do, and that I'll give you a clue, having spoke about this one. This is the XL90, I think it is, and I said that I usually end up, by chance, in the past, having 2 Christmas pipes, and that I wanted maybe at some stage to have another one, and I've already ordered another 2017 Christmas pipe. This time it's a straight one. Can you understand me when I'm talking this in my mouth? I'm being careful because I don't want the knife to stick in anything. Right, got lots of packing in there, so we'll just tip that out. So we'll go with the main thing first, I think, because there's some other things in here. No, it's quite tightly packed. Okay, we won't go with the main thing first then. So, because I enjoyed the Indian snuff that I bought the other day, which was quite cheap and there's a lot of it, that was the Indian snuff called Indian curry. So I bought some more from them. I've got some of their chocoholics, some coffee kick, yeah, I know the name's all backwards for you, and that says Gold Rush, and I bought 3 of these, which are little plastic snuff boxes. I bought one once and I've put all of the Indian curry in it because it's such a big tub, and it's actually really hard to get the lid off these tins. So I thought I stuck it all in my little snuff box, and it fits, just about managed to fit it all in, apart from a bit which I've gifted to somebody. So they fit in these little boxes, plastic, like the traditional silver snuff boxes, but plastic, cheap, with the added benefit that they've got a little slidey bit out so you can tap a bit out, or sometimes I just even go like that and just like that, and it works really well. So these 3 will have these 3 tins in. I did get another tin as well, a little cola snuff, Wilson's of Sharrow snuff, but these sound delicious, but as I expected, getting the lid off these is a nightmare. God blimey. Yeah, you know what will happen? I'll just burst it open and snuff will go everywhere, so I won't do that right now, I don't think, no. So, has this gone out? No. So, another 2016 Christmas pipe, and this one, hopefully, I consider that properly a full bend pipe. This model I consider, it's not straight, but it's not quite full bent. So hopefully and the invoice is in there and the hardcover. Okay, and it's normally I take these out when I do the unveiling sort of thing, it comes out stem first, but this one's in the wrong way round, so I'll bolt first, I guess. Yeah, this is one of my favourite shapes, the 999. Yeah, a little bit dark right at the front there. Let's just go for it. Oh, nice stem though. Yeah. That's more focus, that's more what I'd look for in that kind of stem, some decent swirls. There was a bit in that, but that's got more. Overall though, yeah, I don't know. Out of the two, if I'd got to pick one, I would pick that one, I think. I was a bit worried because I've never had, well, I haven't had many of these army stems. Well, that's a bit tight for an army stem. Yeah, I haven't had many of these army stems, and I was wondering because I've got about 3 or 4 999s with the traditional stem that's fixed, and I was wondering how it was going to look on with an army stem. But yeah, it looks alright, but I'm just not sure about the bowl, because it's supposed to be a sort of a little bit of rough treatment there, as if it's been scraped along something abrasive and it's took a bit of the polish out. So it's just like light there and then a bit darker there. See, probably 90% of pipe smokers wouldn't even worry about that, wouldn't even notice it. Would just go, yeah, it's a great pipe. But if you've watched many of my videos, you know how fussy I am. Too fussy for my own good, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm too fussy for my own good, because at the end of the day, looking at that from all angles, that's really nice. It's only just looking down there that seems a bit dark, but do you know what, after using this for a while, you're probably going to get a bit darkening around there anyway through smoking it. So maybe I'm just being too fussy. The Peterson's always tastes the same before you put tobacco in and you put it in your mouth like that. And I'm thinking, probably if I walked in the factory, that's the smell and the aroma that I pick up, is that. This is more me, I think. Yeah, I can see I'm going to be mulling this over for some time, as I always do with a pipe. And the funny thing is, when I first had this, oh, now it's gone out. When I first had this, I wasn't sure, really wasn't sure. I loved how deep the sandblasting had gone to make it really look like, I guess, like an old piece of driftwood or something. It just looked a bit too much. It was like it was just like a bigger version of the 05, which it is. I don't know why, but there was something that was just throwing me on it that I wasn't sure. But once I got used to it, I wouldn't swap this now. Yeah, I'm getting another one. Yeah, I'm getting a straight one. I finally decided on which of the two straight ones I wanted. So since I've sold my other bent one, I'm getting a straight one. So I don't know what I'm going to think when I've had more time to think about this. I don't know what I'm going to decide to do yet. So there you go. Right, I think that's everything. Other than trying this snuff, but I don't think I can do that right now because, as I said, the lids are really difficult to get off. There's just talking while we're here and while you're still sort of tuned in. I don't know what that means. While you're watching, I did a video. I think it was the last video I did, which was just really because I wanted to make a video slightly on the some of the historical things that are around locally, and I alluded to a video that I was going to make about a connection I have, somebody in my family that was connected to the English Civil War. And funnily enough, I just watched a video because I put in the name of the place where this was supposed to happen, and there was a video by this guy who's a rambler, who there's a National Trust walk in Shropshire that sort of commemorates the events of what happened around there. And he was obviously really ill-informed, didn't know his facts, didn't know his history, and completely mistold the story of one of my ancestors. This one is the coffee kick I've managed to open. Interesting. Now that's not if you gave me that and says try this, what sort of aroma is this? I wouldn't go, oh, that's coffee. Different, not unpleasant, but not coffee. Strange. Yeah, so he completely mistold this story of one of my ancestors from the English Civil War, and gave the wrong facts, gave the wrong, I think he was thinking it was the wrong period of time, didn't know the name of this guy, said he was a deserter, being chased because he was going to be killed, and he wasn't. Far from it, and said that he was killed in this event, which he wasn't killed in the event, he survived. So I'm going to have to make a video about this soon, and I'll have to put that up. But it means, if I want to do it properly, it means going out to the location, going out to the old manor house, doing the walk, going to the place where it all happened, and this time of year it's probably going to be cold, wet, muddy, icy, and maybe the manor house, which is now National Trust, that might even be shut. Mind you, Moseley Old Hall wasn't shut, was it? So maybe it'll be open. But this is the time of year when, if I do get a day off, my wife will want me to go Christmas shopping and getting gifts. She won't want me to be going out doing videos about things that she probably will think is completely unimportant when there's family gifts to get. No, I'm not going to get these open, I don't think. Just that one, I was lucky with that one. So, well, what about the cola? yeah, I'll try the cola one because these are normally easy to open. I've got another cola snuff, I think it's an Austrian one, and it's not exactly cola, but it is nice, it is interesting. So let's see what this one's like. The thing is with Wilson's of Sharrow, always overfill the tin, so when you get the lid off, normally it all drops all over the table or in your lap. Surprisingly, very little of any sort of now that is the most bland snuff I've ever tried, I think. Really bland. I have to put the whole tin up my snout before I pick anything up. Nada. No. Nothing at all. So there you go, that was my 999 Peterson 2016 Christmas pipe, as opposed to this one, which having seen the two, I think I'm going to start using this one now while I ponder on that one. And yeah, I've been waiting to get a pipe I can dedicate to last year's tin, and I'll be doing that. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope everybody's well, and if I don't get the chance to say this again, have a good Christmas and stay safe everybody. Bye bye.